What is going on? I'm going to do a quick video on this Walcom TD3. I've been waiting for a long time. It's just been super busy, and I've just been trying it out to give you a realistic view at this product. So we're gonna do this this X5, this BMW X5, and we got the repair there, right? So what I've noticed, the biggest takeaway from this video for you to realize is that the TD3 will save you so much time. So I'm gonna set a timer on when I started this job. I'm going to set the timer now because we're starting the job now, and then we're going to see how long does it take me from start to finish of the refinishing procedure. So I already cleaned it, I already tacked it. It's ready to spray now. So I have it set up. You get a controller when you order the TD3. I have a controller, and then I set it up right now at 110 degrees for it to be shooting at. Now if you're spraying like a really high metallic, I can spray this. Let's spray it at 120 because I can. So I set it up 125 actually, and I'm going to use my Walcom HVOP, and you're going to see how quick it is to paint this car. It's incredible. So anyways, I'm going to just take you on the journey, and you're going to see what I'm doing. So this gun I like to spray at 24 psi, even 25. I'll do it at 25. I'm going to put one light coat. Right, and then we got the motivated painter's blower. So Walcom makes this machine as well. So this hose is heated, so there's a heating component in there that makes the hose heated, so it heats up the air, right, and it comes out nice and warm. Now obviously the air only will go up to temperature right about here. So to get the actual temperature air that's coming out of here on the panel, you got to get really close. And also that machine is getting rid of 100% of the humidity that may be in the airline. So just like that, that first coat is dry, done. Now we're going to put it on nice and heavy to get some coverage. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over, right, and I'm going to press dry. When in the remote, I'm going to press dry. That's going to take up, that's going to take the temperature up to 135. So now, when we use our blower, it's going to do some really hot air coming through. I recommend you always use gloves because all this gets really hot. You always want to go on an angle, because if you go straight, you're only going to dry the one spot. But if you go sideways, you're going to get air flowing throughout the whole panel, grabbing that water, getting it out of there. So this is getting nice and hot, and we're getting a really nice and hot air on there. Now you got to be careful. If you put it on really wet, you can't just go right after it real quick, you kind of have to let it skim over a little bit, and then you can go right nice and close. But I always keep it moving all the time. Now I want you to realize something. So that's almost dry. So I'm going to go and put the temperature down again. And this time I'm going to put it at 110. 110, because I want the temperature of that panel to go down. If this was a silver, then it would be a lot more peaky, but since the dark color is okay. But I will be showing you more and more and more and more jobs with silvers and different colors, so that way you can see how this thing works. But you can see it's already going dry. It's already doing awesome. We got some clowns over there. Oh yeah, there we go. He's one of the apprentices here. So this is nice and dry. Nice. This is nice and dry. Look at that. Beauty. Very good. I'm going to give it all a quick tack. Awesome. Now we're ready for our control coat. And then if you want, you should probably check the coverage. Make sure you get coverage, but I'm pretty confident that I have coverage because I've sprayed this color before. We're going to bring our pressure down to 18 psi, and we're going to do a control coat. All right, beautiful. Now, I've used maybe 4 or 5 ounces. That's all I've used for this. So this, we're gonna, like I always tell you guys on control coats, just kind of back up a little bit. I'm not gonna turn up the temperature because I don't need it. So we have, look at that. 8 minutes and 40 seconds. So 9 minutes, 17 seconds, and we're ready for clear. Now, I'm going to let it sit for another 5 minutes, all right? So before I clear, because we want to make sure that all the water is out of there. right? Even though you're using a blower, even though you're using the temperature, you want to just be careful and make sure you get that water out of there. But so far, I mean, we've saved so much time. If we didn't have the blower, if we didn't have the TD3, we would be at probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Because you're putting the first coat on, you're letting it dry for a couple minutes, right? Then you're putting the second coat on, letting that dry for about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how wet you put it on. And then you're putting on the control coat, and then you gotta wait for like 15 minutes before you can clear it, because everything is still moist, right? This way, you're getting the moisture out of there, you're getting that water out of there, and I've been having great results. And I noticed that the material flows better. The material has a better texture, especially with the clear. And so that's what I found so far. I'm really liking it. I'm going to let this sit for 5 minutes, going to mix the clear, and then we'll come back and then we'll clear. All right, here we go. I'm going to start the clock again. All right, first coat done. So I put it at 115 in there. So I'm spraying the clear coat at 115. So it's not super hot. It's almost not even warm, but it works amazing that way. And what else I want to tell you? It seems like when you're spraying with the TD3, the material just flows out better. I don't know if it's a warm air carrying the product, but it flows out a lot better. Now, if you're spraying a silver, I don't recommend you putting the temperature up, because then you're going to have problems with modeling because the paint's drying too fast, right? So there goes our first coat of clear. Give it a few minutes to dry, and then we'll put on another coat. I'm going to leave the timer running. We're at 11 and 30 seconds. 11 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Second coat. Looking good, baby. Nice and consistent. Consistency is the game of this. The name of this game. I can't even speak. All right. Just so you know, the whole car is covered with spray mask. So there's not any overspray. Everything is covered with spray mask. All right. So don't crucify me. So that's it. See what we got on the clock. I mixed 14 ounces for this whole side, and I still got a little bit of clear left. Got probably about a couple of ounces. So 12 ounces for the whole side. I don't think that's terrible. I mean, I have a heavy trigger, so. But there you have it. Look, it looks really nice. Looks nice and clean because there's nothing in the airline. Nothing in the airline. It's clean, and I like it. Look at the shine. So I'm happy with it. I am really enjoying spraying with this Walcom machine. You can change the settings, right? So if you're in a drier place, or you can change the settings. So when you click the buttons, you can change them. I did a video overview with Lorenzo, which he's the vice president of Walcom, explaining what this machine does and explaining the filters, right? So if you want to know all that, just go back to that video, and you can get that. So but anyways, you know, it's very simple. This filters water. This is a coalescer filter, it filters oil and submicron particles, and then this is what gets rid of all the moisture. So these are silica gels, which I don't even know what they are, but it's an air dryer, right? And then once this needs to be, it's called regenerated, and so what happens is this will turn yellow. Once it turns yellow, you can set it to regenerate itself. It takes about 4 hours, but you don't need to change these for, I believe it's like, you know, either 6 months or a year, but I could be mistaken. And then this is another charcoal filter to remove air vapors, or mostly just to remove any weird smells in the air. And then we got the heating component of it, that it's awesome because it heats up the whole entire airline, so you know you're gonna get a nice warm air when you're in there. So anyways, love you so much. Take care. I hope that's useful. It's not very technical, okay, but I just want to recommend Refinish and Repair. Those guys, they do awesome job at doing very technical, in-depth analysis of things and what's going on in the booth every day in a production shop, because that's where I am. And then also my friend Justin Jimmo from Refinish Network, he's done a review also on this TD3. So I think it's worth trying. I think it's worth a try. If you have any questions, just comment below, and I'll make sure that I'll answer whatever I can. Until next time, I love you so much. Peace. I do recommend this machine because it's made me money, because now I can spray. Oh, I forgot about the time. So let's see. So I just paused the time right now. 19 minutes and 38 seconds to do a whole side. I don't know about you, but that's going to allow me to get a lot more cars done. So I mean, if I can get 2 or 3 cars more done in this, I have 2 booths obviously, but if you're talking just about 1 booth, you'll probably get another car each day extra on a day. So I mean, to me, that's a huge deal when you're talking about months and years, right? Especially in a production shop. So I think it'll make a huge difference. Anyways, I love you. Take care. Peace out. And people here are making me faces because they think I'm a loser because I make videos. Look, see? He was laughing at me. What are you laughing at, Jay? See? Look. They all make fun of me because I make videos. Huh? Come on, baby. Give me some love. Anyways, I hope that this was useful. All right? I love you and I appreciate you. I really freaking do. Like, seriously, I really do appreciate you. Anyways, peace. Much love. Gabriel Marino from Motivated Painters, if you didn't know me. And I just want to say thank you for all the new subscribers. It means a lot. If you could share the channel, subscribe, like, whatever you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. All right? Love you. Mwah. Peace.